Black Politics 101 with another video, and today I wanted to go in a little bit about the popularity of Joe Biden, or how unpopular he is, because he's one of the most unpopular presidents we've had. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but I haven't done an analysis of his popularity and the impacts of it downstream on the election. Now, his popularity is around 39%, or let's just round up 40% for him. We'll give him that 40% approval. Every 4 people you ask on the random street, they approve of him. Every 6 people you ask, they disapprove of him. Now, if you include the political parties is around 45-40 Democrats, 45% Democrat, 40% Republican, and then the rest is independents, like actual independents. Now, if you apply this here, literally only like Democrats support him, and like 5% of them don't, and then all independents and Republicans hate him. So it's not like gonna be like that. There's gonna be Democrats who dislike him, there's gonna be independents who dislike him, and then there's gonna be Republicans who basically all dislike him. So it's very varying, but this compared to other times in history, in other presidents, you see that he, at this point in his presidency, he's done worse than Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton, and then basically George H.W. Bush. Like the past 4-5 presidents we've had, he's done worse than all of them at this point. And with Donald Trump having a bunch of stuff he's had to deal with, and being one of the most controversial, erratic presidents we've ever had. Erratic, not in a bad way. You just don't know what he's going to do next, and that brought a lot of uncertainty and people not approving of his presidency as much, because people want stability. They don't want a new policy or a new executive order that could absolutely change their life. But with Trump, there was very much the possibility of that happening, and especially for a lot of government workers and people who are associated with government adjacent companies and facilities. So Trump, with all that, Biden is still doing worse. And now what I think possibly could be causing this is obviously the Israel-Gaza war, or a war that's going on right now, and other stuff like Roe v. Wade and him not doing much to help with that, because there's been like advocates or feminist advocates who've said, oh, he could possibly do certain policies or executive orders that could help protect Roe v. Wade, but he doesn't. Now, he's a lot of older. Joe Biden is very old and very has an older mindset on a lot of policies, which that could be an explanation for that. But that's also a reason why he's having a lower approval rating. And now, if you include this with Israel-Gaza war, and people being mad of how the economy is doing. Like, that comes down to it, basically how the economy is doing. And we got new jobs reports where it says we've had lower than expected new jobs added into the economy by almost, like, it was like 50,000. Now, you're compounding a lot of these stuff that ends up showing why he has this low approval rating, and he's had this has basically been his lowest approval rating he's had in his presidency, or around there, because if you go back to around June and July, he had around a 30, 37, 38. Like, this is lower than almost any point in Trump's presidency. This is lower than any point in Trump's presidency, besides if you get rid of the last segment of his presidency. So this is very, very bad for Biden. I don't know how. It is very bad for him to politically fundraise and do events and galvanize, but I do think he'll have his core base that will vote for him even if they disapprove of him. You're going to still have those feminists who are going to be like, hey, you didn't do anything for Roe v. Wade, but we would rather have you than Trump, which Trump is not even that extreme on abortion, but that's not really the conversation we're having. It's the fact that of what Biden has done, which is causing the approval rating. It doesn't have anything to do with Trump. It doesn't have anything to do with Barack Obama. It has of what Biden has done in his presidency, which he has done. At this point, what the people in the US is saying, they don't think he's done much or done things effectively for the country. Now, I just kind of want to analyze this and the reasons why I said Roe v. Wade, the Israel-Gaza war, the economy, and those are really the three main things that are going on right now. And kind of the Ukraine war, that's a lower segment, I would say. That's actually one thing he's actually kind of more approved of on, but it could be the new funding for the Ukraine that could be seemed as a issue with Biden also. But it's kind of those three main things that I wanted to analyze, the other reason why he's disapproved of. Now, take that for what you will. Biden could win or lose election. This could mean anything or could mean nothing in 2024, but we'll have to see. If you want to see more political content, subscribe, like, and subscribe to Black Politics 101. And just give me a like and subscribe and comment whatever you think of this video, if you agree or if you don't. But that's going to be it from me. This is Black Politics 101, and I'll see y'all later.